Last week, I was searching online for the deadliest fish I could possibly buy. And then I found one that has the most potent and deadly venom in all of the ocean, the stonefish. With just one prick of its spine, the venom has enough lethal power to kill a human being. It is easily one of the scariest and most dangerous sea creatures I have ever seen. And today, our goal is to buy one and keep it as our pet. Out of over 1,200 venomous fish species on Earth, the stonefish sits at the top as the #1 most deadly. And what makes them so dangerous is that they are masters at camouflage, blending in perfectly with rocks and coral, making it almost impossible to spot until it's too late. They have 13 razor-sharp dorsal spines that inject venom instantly when you step on them or if they're threatened. Victims say that this sting is worse than childbirth and even worse than a gunshot wound. It's instant, intense, and it spreads like wildfire all over your body, just pain everywhere. And just when I thought it couldn't get any more terrifying, these stonefish can live out of water for over 24 hours. After learning all about the stonefish and understanding truly how deadly it is, I started to question, how am I gonna be able to find a live stonefish? Is it even legal to keep one as a pet? Am I gonna get stung and possibly die? And I don't have the answers to any of that yet. But what I do know is this. We are about to find out. Because no matter what it takes in this video, we are buying a stonefish and we are keeping it as a pet.
The only issue is buying the deadliest fish in the world isn't quite an easy task. Not many fish stores will even dare to sell one of these fish. But we gave it our best shot anyway and called every fish store in our area.
Hello, Biscuit?
Hi, do you guys have any stonefish?
No, I don't.
Okay, thank you. There's no stonefish. Do you have anything to say? No!
All right, do you guys have any stonefish in stock?
No.
No.
Hello?
Hey, do you guys have any stonefish?
No, we don't sell those. Those are way too dangerous.
Okay, all right, thank you. We are striking out.
How can I help you?
All right, do you guys have any stonefish in stock?
Not at the moment.
No, okay, thank you. This is gonna be extremely difficult. Unfortunately, no one had one, and they said they'll never be getting one in stock because it's just too big of a risk. So we went to our next best option, searching the web. And when it comes to buying rare exotic fish, there's only one way to do it, through super sketchy websites. It's risky, but that's just how it works if you want the super rare, dangerous fish. And trust me, we bought some extremely dangerous fish in the past, with our most recent being the electric stingray. That ray has enough power to release electric jolts strong enough to stun prey and even knock a person off their feet.
After searching through countless websites, we finally stumbled upon one that had the craziest creatures we've ever seen, including this blue ring octopus, which is way more deadly than the stonefish, and it has no antidote. So that would be pretty terrifying to buy, but if this video gets 100,000 likes, we will go ahead and buy this blue ringed octopus. The stonefish is really no joke. It's out there lurking, venomous, and just looking to ruin your day. And you know what else feels like that? Death. Debt can really sneak up on you. One day you're just living your life like these beautiful lionfish right here, and the next thing you know, you're drowning in credit card debt, student loans, and who knows what else. It's like getting stung financially by a stonefish. Painful and very hard to get out of. That's why we partnered with PDS Debt. They've helped over 100,000 people escape debt. And not with some one-size-fits-all plan, but with personalized help that actually fits your situation. And it all starts with a 30-second assessment at pdsdebt.com/thefishguys. So if you're buried in credit cards, medical bills, personal loans, it doesn't matter. PDS Debt creates a real plan to help you take back control. And great help from people who actually care. You're only 30 seconds away from taking back control. Visit pdsdebt.com/thefishguys.
Not only do they have that blue ring octopus, but take a look at this fish right here, the Pyara. It has some of the biggest teeth out of any freshwater fish.
That's gnarly, dude. That's not the only freshwater fish they had though. Over here to the right, they have a real paddlefish, which is insane. I've always wanted a paddlefish. They'd be so cool. The problem is, we only have saltwater ponds in here. So I think it's time we get a big freshwater pond inside this warehouse.
The paddlefish is about the closest thing that you're gonna get to a swordfish that swims deep down in the ocean. These guys have a bill, open their mouth so large, I think it's a must-have.
It's so cool.
Inside of the fish fry
It's definitely a dream fish. But scrolling down a little bit more, this is where you see that blue ringed octopus. Expensive, but that is literally the deadliest creature in the ocean, period.
I think if we were to get bit by it, I'm not even kidding, I don't even know if we would make it to the hospital.
No, 10 minutes. Today, we're hunting down the deadliest fish, but a blue ring is the deadliest sea creature, so big difference. They also have a black tip shark for $6,500. We were thinking about it too. I mean, we could easily get the black tip shark, but he would eat everything in this pond.
We're gonna need its own designated shark pond for that.
Yeah, so we've been really brainstorming. We need a freshwater pond in here, and we also need a giant circle pond for blacktip shark. Comment down below what fish out of these on this website do you want to see us buy next? So many good options. While digging through dozens of sites, we came across tons of listings for stonefish, but every single one was sold out. This website was our last hope, and yes, they did have a stonefish listed, but it was also sold out.
At this point, we're starting to think that this actually might be impossible.
But then we remembered we have a contact. A fish supplier that we've worked with in the past that is known for getting his hands on some of the rarest and craziest fish you can possibly buy.
So we gave him a call. Hello? What's up, man? Do you happen to have any stonefish in stock? Wow, that long. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Let us know. Bye. He said he can get us a stonefish. The unfortunate thing is, it's not the season for them right now. And it can take up to 3 months to get one. That was not the news we were hoping for. But we got our name on the list, and we're crossing our fingers that one comes in a heck of a lot sooner.
But then it hit us. We live in Florida, where stonefish actually live. So instead of waiting, why not just go out and catch one ourselves? So we loaded up the truck and headed to a rocky beach where we knew we could find a stonefish.
There's a very high chance that we can catch one here, guys, but the only way to find out if they're actually here is if I jump in the water and find them. Now, this is a little bit dangerous because I have to swim pretty far out there, and right behind me is a famous fishing pier where there's been sightings of a 12-foot hammerhead shark. It's been swimming around the area recently, but I have to risk it to find the stonefish. All right, guys, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm heading out into the water, and I have this net right here. So if I find one, I'm gonna try and scoop it up. But I've got to be super careful because if I missed, he could swim right into my chest and prick me with that venom.
Guys, I can't believe it. After about 15 minutes of searching, I found a stonefish, but I'm too scared to try and net it. I'm out here all by myself. If I were to get pricked, odds are I'm probably gonna drown out here. Guys, I made it back to the beach. I'm gonna head over to Chris, give him the good news, and I think we're gonna try and catch one with rod and reel.
Jack told me exactly where to cast all the way out there. I really hope we can catch one. Oh my God, guys, I think we have a stonefish. There is a high probability we have a stonefish right here, guys. Oh. Well, this is definitely not what we were looking for. This is gonna be a lot harder than we think it is. After hours of trying to catch a stonefish, it was clear that it just wasn't gonna happen. Feeling defeated, we walked back to the truck to load it up. And that's when we got a call from our supplier. Wait, dude, I think that guy's calling me.
Who?
The supplier.
Shut up.
Hello? No way, really? Okay, yeah, we're ready. Send him over this week. The supplier just called me and said he got super lucky and got one for us. And he said it's the biggest one he's ever seen. He's gonna overnight it to us tonight. So the fish should be arriving this time tomorrow. I cannot believe we just pulled this off. I cannot wait to see this fish. Now we are back at the warehouse and we are super excited, but we noticed one big problem. We only have giant saltwater ponds. Although the stonefish could go in our big predatory pond, we jump in here once a month to do a cleaning, and that is just not safe. So we pretty much don't have a tank for this guy. Thankfully, we have this giant 300-gallon aquarium that we can use to create the world's most dangerous tank ever. And our goal is going to be filling this with the most venomous and dangerous fish that we can possibly find. To start off the tank build process, we added in some soft white sand to mimic the floor of the ocean. Sand is a crucial part to this aquarium because stonefish love to hide beneath it and ambush their prey with one of the fastest strikes out of any fish in the ocean. And the best part is we're gonna be seeing it for ourselves later in this video. Next up, we wanted to build a giant rocky reef. So we went to the store and picked up 200 pounds of giant boulders that we can stack up in the aquarium. Now that's a big rock. We brought the rock to the warehouse and got right to work. Now we moved some heavy rocks into some big ponds, but none of them were made entirely out of glass. So if we drop just one of these rocks, it could shatter the entire tank and we could be out thousands of dollars. And the worst part, our stonefish will not have a home. So we need to be very careful when building our rock structure. All right, dude.
This is our heaviest rock.
The heaviest rock, and I'm on this little tiny stool. This is gonna be super sketch, bro.
Careful, bro. Slow, slow. Slow!
That's it. Building a beautiful reef with caves and crevices that totally brought the tank to life. With the aquarium complete, all that's left to do now is wait for the stonefish to arrive.
Today is the day the stonefish finally arrives. But there's one last obstacle that we have to face. Because this fish is considered biohazardous, we can't have it just shipped to our door. So we have to go to a special pickup location for a reason that we're about to find out.
The moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. We're picking up our fish. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, guys, I have literally never had to do anything like that ever. I basically just had to sign a paper stating that if anything were to happen to us at all, they are not liable. So yeah, this is as intense as it sounds. Right inside of here is a deadly fish. This box is enormous and it's living up to the hype that it's the biggest one this guy has ever seen. Let's go open it up and see what's inside.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Live fish, handle with care. And we really have to handle with care today.
This is the most deadly fish that we have ever received.
No. This is the
Dude, you're razor blading.
This is the deadliest fish in the ocean.
Yeah,
you can't get a more deadly
you
fish.
can't get a more deadly fish.
So please be careful. I
This is
may
actually not a joke.
or may not be holding this fish. Really bad cut there.
Really bad. Really subpar. Yes!
Oh.
Wow, that's a good strap, brother.
Here we go.
That's a good strap, brother. Oh my God. The heart is thumping,
You
baby.
can do the honors now for the next box.
Get ready. This is it.
I'm ready.
This is it.
Oh my God, it's blacked
Okay.
out.
I had a feeling.
Blacked out. Now, just because the box has arrived, it's in one piece, it's not leaking. Anytime you ship fish, there's always a risk. This fish could be dead, and I will be devastated.
Seriously, this is
Huge
where we
bag.
start being careful, bro.
Huge bag, dude.
Even though we should have been careful all along.
I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna take it out.
Okay.
I have it by the handle.
Deadliest fish in the ocean.
Ah!
Careful. Careful, it can get you through the
Oh
bag,
my
bro.
God, he's huge! Oh, holy! He's huge! Oh my God, that's the biggest stonefish I've ever seen, bro.
Dude, this could be like freaking world record shit.
Oh my God.
Bro, the venom this thing probably packs is ridiculous. That thing is
I'm
enormous.
genuinely floored.
That thing is enormous. How many bags?
A lot of bags, bro, a lot of bags. Wait till you see him in this bag right here.
Careful, seriously, the spines can go right through the bag, bro.
I know.
I'm not kidding.
I know.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Dude, that thing is massive. Oh my
The
God.
face is like the size of a bulldog.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
He's actually so shockingly big, this camera does not even do it justice.
He's a boulder.
It's a boulder. Holy cow,
crap.
dude. He's huge.
He is enormous, bro. He's actually enormous.
Oh
Oh
God.
my God!
He's crazy.
Look at the sheer size!
That's the meanest looking fish I've ever seen in my life. This right here is the world's, literally the world's deadliest fish ever, and we have one right here in this Fish Guy warehouse.
It literally is the deadliest fish. You will never see that coming. I don't care if you're even looking for one when you're stepping. That thing is as close as you're gonna get to a rock. It looks like it has literally sponge on him, red sponge, he has algae. That
has
the
evolved
most incredible thing ever.
to be the perfect camouflage artist right here. Let's get him in this clear tank right here for some acclimation, and we're gonna get a closer look at his venomous spines. Oh my God, he is horrifying.
This thing can live for 24 hours out of the water.
Oh my God, he's horrifying.
That is incredible.
Should I get a net? Okay, buddy, don't be pissed. Oh my God, he's like 5 pounds. Oh! Holy cow, thing's a bowling ball, bro. We are 100% going to need a name for this guy. So leave it down in the comments, because this is the scariest fish we have ever bought. Now let's see if he wants to swim out of his little container here. Go on, buddy. Let's go, that thing is crazy, dude. Oh, that is one fish that definitely needs a name. Drop the best ideas down in the comments, because that might be my favorite fish we currently have in the fish warehouse. That is one mean son of a gun right there. Stonefish are one of the fastest hunters in all of the ocean. They strike in milliseconds at their prey, shooting their mouths open in as little as 1/10 of a second, holding the record for one of the fastest strikes in the animal kingdom. However, they are notoriously tricky eaters when in captivity. And if this guy doesn't eat quickly, he typically won't last long. So if we can't get him to eat by tomorrow, he's probably not gonna make it.
It's the next day, and my question for you is if you can spot the stonefish. Comment down below when you find him. I did some research and found out that their favorite food is fresh shrimp. So I'm gonna start with the frozen shrimp first. All right, let's see if he wants this shrimp. Come on, buddy. Please eat. Come on, dude.
It's not a good sign, dude. He's no interest.
Literally nothing. Oh! No, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. He doesn't like dead. Maybe he wants a live one. He didn't want anything to do with this dead shrimp. So let's pray he eats that live one, because if he doesn't eat, I'm gonna be really worried. Okay, here goes the live shrimp. I'm gonna drop it right on top of him.
He just struck at it.
Holy
He just
shit.
got it. I think you gotta drop it on him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god!
He crushed it.
He just annihilated it.
Let's go.
That was insane.
Buddy is thriving in here.
Oh my god.
2 for 2 on the live shrimp, baby.
This thing is insane.
Insane.
This is the coolest fish we have ever owned, bro.
That thing is insane.
The way
He's
swims,
swimming,
he has
bro.
wings.
He's literally swimming.
That is incredible.
Never before seen stonefish swimming in action. He's a football, bro.
The deadliest fish in the entire ocean right here. This is incredible. Look at how he swims. He's got wings. This thing is a literal swimming rock.
He's huge.
Fish will never see him coming. I love you.
Dude, that is so scary. Like, if you really look at his face.
Like that, like you can just barely see the eyes.
This is easily one of the coolest fish we have ever received, and I am so excited that he's doing so well and that he is this big. But if you want to see something just as cool as this, you have to check out when we bought an abandoned anglerfish and gave him his dream home. Click right here and go check it out.